It's time for the Jeff Litherland Show. Join us each week to find out what's going on in Perry Central Commodore basketball, straight from the head coach, Jeff Litherland, exclusively on the Southwest Indiana Sports Network.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Wanting to scan those old videos, films, or audio to DVD? We'll look no further than Milligan Communications. We can also scan your old pictures, slides, and negatives to picture quality as well. With thousands of happy customers, let Milligan Communications help put your treasured memories on a digital media. Call Milligan Communications today at 812-630-2449. Milligan Communications, capturing your yesterdays.
You dream it, we create it at Street Dreams. Custom paint, fabrication, stereos, wheels, tires, and more. We're also your authorized Sinister Sound dealer. Street Dreams, 317-624-1000, where you expect quality and get.
Hey everyone, Joey Chestnut here, world champion competitive eater. I follow Southwest Indiana Sports Network, and if you're hungry for sports, you should follow them too.
Follow the Southwest Indiana Sports Network at swisportsnetwork.com or search Roku for our channel at SW Indiana Sports Network.
Hello and welcome to this week's Jeff Litherland Show. Coach, last week you took on South Spencer, and at South Spencer, a very good South Spencer team. Why don't you recap that game for us?
Yes, they are a very good South Spencer team. They're very balanced and well coached, and they've got a lot of seniors that's been around for a few years and been on the sectional championship team a couple years ago. So they are a solid basketball team. We went in there on Saturday afternoon, and our JV got a really nice win, very competitive game, and varsity came out and we got down, I think, 11-1, and then maybe like 15-5, and we had a shot. We battled back. Kids played really hard. I think with about a minute to go, it was 26-21 in the second quarter. We were trying to hold for the last shot, and we turned the ball over, gave up an and one. Got it. They took it up 29-21 at halftime, and for the way we executed and the way we shot the ball, we could have had it down to a one possession game there at halftime, and I would have been really happy with that. But the way it turned out, it ended up going up 29-21 on us going into the break, and we came out. I think we had it down to 6 or 7 points, 35-28 or 35-29, with very late in the third quarter, and we started the fourth quarter, and we didn't communicate on defense, and we lost the Donahoe kid and the other shooter, and I think they started off the fourth quarter hitting 4 straight three-pointers, so it really put us in a hole. I think we got down 24-26, and we ended up cutting back to 18, but we did that. Cohen Edwards, our leading scorer, didn't score a point all the entire game, and I think we shot 30% from the floor. We had some good looks. South Spencer mixed up the defense on us, and with a lot of different zone looks, but we had some good looks. We just didn't knock any shots down, but hopefully our kids understand that we're capable of playing with them. Playing on Saturday afternoon at their place and Cohen not scoring a point, really puts you behind the 8 ball. But we feel like if we play well and make shots, that we can compete with them. And I think for 3 quarters, that's kind of been the story of the year. We play well for 2 or 3 quarters, and a lot of that has to do with experience. Like I said, South Spencer's got 4 seniors, and their experience really paid off in the fourth quarter, and we had some breakdowns on the defensive end. And when you give those guys open looks, they're gonna make their shots. But overall, last week with the focus and the effort and practice was really good. The effort on Saturday was really good. Our kids played extremely hard, and things just didn't go our way. And like I said, I mean, when it was 35-28 late in the third quarter, I was feeling good about where we are, but we got to be able to do that for 32 minutes.
And I'll tell you, looking at your schedule, you've had a lot of away games here as of late. You've got 2 yet coming up. But, I guess playing in a hostile environment gets you ready for sectional because, sectional will probably be a lot of hostile environments.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you've got, when you got 2 Perry County teams in South Spencer and Forest Park, and, Posey had, a little bit of success last year, and, Crawford always brings a good crowd. So, the sectional is going to be a very hostile environment. We've played in a lot of those. I mean, we've looking back at our schedule, we've played some really good teams, and we played the number 1A on the road. We played the number 2A on the road. We've been at Heritage Hills, so we've been battle tested. I feel like we're moving in the right direction, and it's just trying to get everybody to be consistent during the game and play fearless. Play with a free mind, and we've really just we've really not talked about anything but sectional. So we know we've had a tough schedule. We got a tough schedule coming up. I mean, we got Du Bois at home Friday and on the road at Posey on Saturday, and then we still got Paoli and Tecumseh left. So we'll be battle tested. Time we get to the tournament, and the tournament anything can happen. You get a good draw, and you get a little luck, or the ball bounces your way. I mean, you could be there on Saturday night competing for the championship.
And we're back on the Jeff Lewin Show. Our messages from our sponsors. You're listening to Southwest Indiana Sports Network, hired by Milligan Roseman Communications.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Wanting to scan those old videos, films, or audio to DVD? We'll look no further than Milligan Communications. We can also scan your old pictures, slides, and negatives to picture quality as well. With thousands of happy customers, let Milligan Communications help put your treasured memories on a digital media. Call Milligan Communications today at 812-630-2449. Milligan Communications, capturing your yesterdays.
When you think sporting goods, think no further than All Star Sports in Ferdinand. Custom embroidery, screen printing, team uniforms, sports equipment, and sports apparel and shoes. We have it all. Give Brad a call today at 812-367-1618 or visit them in the Country Plaza Shopping Center in Ferdinand. All Star Sports is open Monday through Friday 10 to 7 and Saturday 9 to 4. All Star Sports, when you're thinking sporting goods.
At MAD, we believe in zero. 0 fathers who aren't there for bedtime. 0 mothers who miss the first day of school. 0 children who never come home. We believe in 0 victims of drunk driving. With MAD, your support adds up to 0. Because we believe in a hug on the first day of school. We believe in another bedtime story. We believe in no more victims. We believe in 0.
Hey everyone, Joey Chestnut here, world champion competitive eater. I follow Southwest Indiana Sports Network, and if you're hungry for sports, you should follow them too.
Follow the Southwest Indiana Sports Network at swisportsnetwork.com or search Roku for our channel at SW Indiana Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Jeff Lewin Show. And we're joined by Caleb Lynn, the sports director at Perry County News. Caleb, how are you doing today?
I'm doing all right. Thank you for having me.
You're at Perry County News. You're a sports editor now. How did you come to be the editor at Perry County News?
Sure. Yeah, I graduated college from a couple years ago at IUPUI, and after I graduated, was looking at some jobs and I'm from Evansville, Indiana. It's where I grew up, and I was kind of looking to see what the right fit could be. And, I heard of this opportunity and went ahead, applied for it, and, and here now, and I've been here for a couple years.
And you cover both Perry Central and Tell City, I'm sure. But
yes,
Perry Central wise, what's your just tell us your opinion of the team this year and how you expect them to do in the tournament.
I think Perry Central, Miss Milligan, is a team that they're really focused on the idea of experience and their chemistry. One of the big things that I recently wrote about in a story that is out in today's Perry County News is the way that their team feels more connected. Their team feels like, in terms of underclassmen, upperclassmen, that they know the roles that they have to play in order to get to what they want to get to at the end of the season. So I think that there's a great chance that we see, their best basketball late in the season. And certainly when you win 2 of your last 3 games, there can be an argument for that.
And, you cover Perry Central. What's some of your favorite storylines on the Perry Central team this year?
In terms of I think the way that, Jeff Litherland, he always describes his teams as he wants experience within his teams. He wants, he really is not afraid to play underclassmen. He's looking for guys that are going to do what he needs them to do. And then also, I think, this team from, defensively, they've adjusted their defensive scheme since Jeff Litherland has taken over. They've tried to pressure full court specifically. And it's just it's interesting to see the growth in terms of their terminology and understanding of the system that Jeff Litherland wants them to play with.
Well, Caleb, we look forward to many more quality stories out of you this basketball season.
Thank you.
And you're listening to the Jeff Litherland Show on Southwest Media Sports Network, powered by Northern Bosport Communications. We'll be right back after these messages.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
Wanting to scan those old videos, films, or audio to DVD? We'll look no further than Milligan Communications. We can also scan your old pictures, slides, and negatives to picture quality as well. With thousands of happy customers, let Milligan Communications help put your treasured memories on a digital media. Call Milligan Communications today at 812-630-2449. Milligan Communications, capturing your yesterdays.
You dream it, we create it at Street Dreams. Custom paint, fabrication, stereos, wheels, tires, and more. We're also your authorized Sinister Sound dealer. Street Dreams, 317-624-1000, where you expect quality and get...
Hey everyone, Joey Chestnut here, world champion competitive eater. I follow Southwest Indiana Sports Network, and if you're hungry for sports, you should follow them too.
Follow the Southwest Indiana Sports Network at swisportsnetwork.com or search Roku for our channel at SW Indiana Sports Network.
And we're back on the Jeff Litherland Show. And Coach, this week you have a double weekend. You play at home against Du Bois on Friday, and on Saturday you travel down to Poseyville to take on North Posey. Why don't you preview both those games for us?
Yeah, Friday night we got Du Bois here in Leopold, and they're a pretty good basketball team. They're very physical. They've got a lot of seniors on their team, and they got 2 really good guards that shoot the ball well. So They're a long team. Several guys are 6'2", 6'3", and very physical. And we were able to get a win up there last year. We had some crazy plays in the last minute of the game and got a win there. So, all those guys were juniors last year. So I'm sure they're going to be motivated to come down to play us. But, they've got some nice wins on the season. They've won at Forest Park, and, they played, Orleans very well. I think they had a big lead against Orleans, in the first half, and, Orleans ended up winning that game. But, they're a very solid basketball team. They're strong, they rebound well, and they shoot the basketball well. And then, they're well coached. I've known Terry for a long time, and he does a really good job. And Saturday night we go down to North Posey, which is always a tough game. Even my days at Forest Park, it was we never look forward to going down there. It's a long bus ride, and it's a very tough place to play. They're hard to beat at home, and they've been up and down a little bit as well. I think they're right around 500. They've got a really good guard that I believe is averaging about 21 points a game, and they've got some decent size. And a lot of these kids that they've got, I think they made the sectional championship last year, so they've got a little bit of experience back. But this weekend is going to be a tough weekend. Really one of our tougher weekends that we've had all year. Playing Du Bois at home and having to go on the road Saturday night to play Posey. So it's going to be a challenge, and we got a couple guys banged up. We need to get them healthy and have a good week of practice, and go see what we can get accomplished on Friday and Saturday night.
Well, Coach, good luck this week, and we'll get 2 victories.
Okay, thanks, Joe. Have a good day.
And you've been listening to the Jeff Litherland Show on the Southwest Indiana Sports Network, powered by Westford Communications. We'll see you next week.
You've been listening to the Jeff Litherland Show. Find out what is happening in Perry Central basketball each week, exclusively on the Southwest Indiana Sports Network.
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.